Sup guys, it's your boy Tayshawn, and in this video I'm going to be showing you this huge Lego Target that I made, which has a fully detailed interior. Alright, now let's get started. So one of my favorite places to shop at is Target, so I figured why not have one in my Lego city. I made a video back in November where I was just starting this thing, so I'm glad to say that it's now complete. This is the biggest building in my city if you're going by area size, because it's built on not one, but two great base plates. There's also an additional base plate with a small parking lot and a loading dock for trucks. I actually made this truck on my own with the help of reference images, and I think it looks pretty good considering that Lego cars and trucks aren't my strong suit. As far as the exterior, I tried making this Target look more modern, so each entrance has lots of glass with an overhang, and right here in the center I added this sort of wood overhang that I thought added a nice aesthetic to it. There's also this tall red section with the brick-built bullseye and a Target sign that I printed out. And of course, no Target will be complete without the red balls on the sidewalk. If we go to the roof, we can see that there are some HVAC units, and I also added some solar panels, because if I'm not mistaken, most Targets now, or at least the newer ones, have them on the roof. Now, in order to access the inside, the roof actually comes off pretty easy. Now that the roof is off, you can see that there are many details and sections inside. I added these two long beams in order to make the wall stronger, but they can be removed as well. So as we make our way inside, we're going to start at the front, which has the exchanges and returns area and a little Starbucks, or should I say Brickbucks coffee shop with a little eating area next to it. Next, there are bathrooms of course, and then two self-checkouts, which I could have included more, but I figured that it was better to use that space for other details of the store instead. I also included this funny scene in this area where some girls are fighting over Stanley cups. Next, we'll look at the middle of the store, which are the clothes sections for males and females. Each side has a mannequin and a stand for clothes folded up, along with shirts and pants hanging up. If we go over to this corner, there are shelves that have different sporting equipments like bikes, skateboards, balls, and Gatorade bottles. This is also the area where the loading dock is, which doesn't have too many details inside except for some boxes and a hand truck. Next, we'll go over to my favorite section, which is the toys area. Both sides of this aisle are full of Lego sets from different themes, and it looks like the shelves are fully stocked. The next aisle has different miscellaneous toys on this shelf, and then girls' toys on the other one. The next section is the electronics area that has a shelf for video games, and an area that has different electronics on display, like phones, iPads, headphones, and cameras. And then on the back wall, there are big and small TVs on display. So now, let's go over to the food section of the store, with the first area being the aisles. The first shelf has candy bars, which if you'll notice, they're actually fake knockoffs of real candy bars. For example, instead of Mr. Good Bar, it's Mr. Good Block. If you're wanting to get these yourself, I found them at Bricks and Minifigs, but you can also order them online. This next shelf has bags of chips, which I didn't have any prints for, so I just used some cheese slopes to represent them. The next aisle has a shelf for breakfast items, which contains some popular cereal brands that I was able to print out and then attach to some bricks. So let me know in the comments which cereal brand is your favorite. Across from that is the shelf for different spices, and I tried making these by using round tiles and 1x1 studs. Now the last aisle that we'll be looking at is the drink aisle that has wine bottles, soft drinks, juice, and water. Next we'll go over to the bakery where you can get bread and different pastries like cookies, pies, croissants, pretzels, and even large cakes. Beside that is the frozen and refrigerated food section. I use mostly random bricks in different colors to represent different foods, but I did throw in a few recognizable items like a frozen pizza, some milk cartons, and orange juice. We then have the meat section where it looks like there's chicken, sausages, various red meats, seafood, and a giant turkey. The last section that we'll be looking at is the produce section where there are crates of carrots, tomatoes, pineapples, oranges, strawberries, bananas, and apples. One last thing that I want to point out is the buggy design that I came up with, which can fit a few items inside. If you would like a tutorial for it, just let me know in the comments. Okay, so that was my huge Lego Target mock. And if you haven't realized yet, this channel hit 5,000 subscribers, which is an amazing milestone. So thanks so much to everyone who has supported the channel up until this point. Make sure to comment what your favorite part of this store was. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and stay safe. Peace out.